Good morning, everyone. It is November the 21st, and if you are here, you're wanting to get some clarity and information on the ICBM, potential ICBM strike into Ukraine, and that's what I'm here to give you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing, and helping us. We're growing quickly because we're sharing the truth and we're making a difference on the front lines. When I say we, that means all of you partnering together with us. So thank you. Let's jump right in. I woke up this morning. It is late morning here, East Coast, United States. I woke up to multiple messages from my team on the ground led by Zhenya saying, Greg, they used an ICBM against us. It was not a full strike. It was a demonstration of what they have possibilities to do. They were just showing off for the world to see. So that's what I woke up to. Then I started diving in. They started sending me information, including Zelensky's statement about that. So I will be sharing that for you. I also have the press secretary Zartakova and that call for showtime. I'm going to show you that. And I'm going to give you some detailed information as to why this was an ICBM or new type of missile strike with multiple cassettes. So we shall see. We will look at it. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of you. So this is the headlines you're seeing right now. There's Sky News, Ukraine war latest. Zelenskyy says Russia has used new type of missile with characteristics of ICBM. Additionally, top right, I think that's ABC. I can't remember. I was just popping these off quickly. Kyiv says Russian ICBM strikes Ukraine, a claim denied by Western official. Bottom right, I think that was CNN. Ukraine's military accuses Russia of launching an intercontinental ballistic missile in Dnipro. So that's what you're looking at. If you're watching regular news today, mainstream media, that's what you're seeing. So let me take you a little bit deeper now, and let's see what's going on. I remind you always, if you want to know what's going on, turn your TV off, turn YouTube on, and come to one of the 20 or so reliable sources that have deep connections inside Ukraine. A lot of us partner together to stand with Ukraine and do our best to share the truth. Always listen to Zelenskyy. Always. It's your best source. So here is the official report I'm reading to you now. I translated it from Ukrainian into English. Here it is. On the morning of November 21st, between 5 and 7 a.m., Russian troops attacked the city of Dnipro, enterprises and critical infrastructure with missiles of various types. In case you're wondering, maybe you're new, you found us, you're trying to learn about this. Where is Dnipro? Dnipro is right here in that box. This is where the missile struck. Let me move that to black for some more work in just a minute. So that is Dnipro. There were other strikes. There were other missiles. There were other Shaheeds flying, and we'll look at that in just a moment. Back to the release. In particular, an intercontinental ballistic missile was launched from the Astrakhan region of the Russian Federation, also a Kh-47M2 Kinjal air ballistic missile from a MiG-31 fighter jet, and 7 Kh-101s cruise missiles from the Tupolev 95 MS strategic bombers, launched area from the Volgograd region, from the Tambov region. This is why, once again, it's important that Ukraine has been released to strike these places deep, to keep pushing these planes that bring this hell to Ukraine regularly back. So there is page 1 of the official report. Page 2, as a result of anti-aircraft combat, 6 Kh-101 missiles were destroyed by units of anti-aircraft missile forces, the Air Force, on other missiles without significant consequences, meaning the ICBM did hit Dnipro. And I'm going to prove that to you in just a moment. Information about victims has not yet been received. Once again, we ask citizens not to delay with air warning signals, meaning the war has changed. We're back to how it was early in 2022. Get to the air raid shelters, especially if Russia is using missiles that we cannot stop. And we call on, pay attention here, we call on all media people and bloggers, I guess that's what I am, to responsibly spread this or that information about the combat work of the armed forces of Ukraine and any threats to the Ukrainian state. Be responsible. Now, don't take it just from me. Here's Zelenskyy.
Dear Ukrainians, On November 21st, Ukraine celebrates the Day of Dignity and Freedom, remembering two revolutions and honoring true Ukrainian spirit. Today, our deranged neighbor showed his true colors, revealing his contempt for dignity, freedom, and human life. He's so terrified that he's now resorting to new missiles and scouring the world for more weapons, be it in Iran or North Korea. Today, Russia tested a new missile with all the characteristics of an intercontinental ballistic weapon. Experts are currently analyzing it. Clearly, Putin is using Ukraine as his testing ground. It's evident Putin fears the presence of normal life and people with dignity next door, when a country simply wants to be independent and has the right to be so. Putin will do anything to keep his neighbor under his control. I thank all Ukrainians defending our country from this evil. Steadfast, brave, strong, and dignified. Dignity is key for Ukraine, a word likely never to be associated with Russia again.
Dignity, key for Ukraine, a word likely to never be associated with Russia again. There, that is directly from President Zelenskyy. All the characteristics of an ICBM. I can tell you at the time of this recording, Ukraine is now gathering supplies or remnants of these missiles or this missile on the ground, and everything right now is lining up definitely as ICBM. I mean, it was just yesterday, guys, they were saying we're going to sling one of these things. They were preparing for the launch. There's a lot of saber rattling going on. Right now, what we have is a demonstration of capabilities from Russia. Now, you may ask, well, why wasn't the place devastated? Because, ladies and gentlemen, they did not arm it. Potentially up to like 50 kilograms of an explosive was on the end, but nothing, guys, like a Shaheed, nothing was on it. It was a demonstration. So what happens is when this ICBM or something similar, maybe something new, comes through the air, it comes at such a speed, then it drops straight down and then it opens. So when you have basically one rocket flying, it then drops, it opens up, 6 rockets drop down, and then those 6 open up and 6 more. So basic math is 1 turns into 6 times 6, which is 36. They drop together. Here you can see a still photo, and this is a legit photo. You may ask, well, how are there so many photos? Guys, there are cameras everywhere in Ukraine, everywhere filming 24/7, everything. So no, this is no surprise, no Photoshop. This is 6 of the 6 coming in together. Let me take this a step further for you. Look at this. This is the sky over Dnipro. Just somebody's camera. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I want to back that up and play it for you again, and then I'm going to take it even further. Go again. Here's the sky. When you look at the 6, you can see the width. You can see there's multiple coming. Guys, this is hell coming down from the sky. If that was weaponized, it's over. The pro is over. Now, let's take it deeper. Different angle, you can see the 6 arriving. Vroom, 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 vroom. Let me play that for you again. Sound effects are at no charge, and I'm not minimizing it. You just need to, you can see them hitting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guys, this weapon was unarmed, but it struck its target. Major saber rattling. It's Zelenskyy states it best. We're staying facts only here. I'm not giving opinions. Zelenskyy states it best, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. Now, let's go here. How did the strike happen? I can tell you that very simply. Ukraine was bombarded this way from Shaheeds. Everything this way. The graphics were just released on all the flight patterns. Tons of Shaheeds. And then what happened? The ICBM came straight this way. Boom. That's how it happened. And that's a fact. This video being facts only. So what happens? Instantly, showtime happens. What is showtime? The clowns in Russia. So this is Zakharova, and what she is, she's the press secretary. She's getting ready to give a press report. Guys, is this staged? 100%. I'm here to talk about a missile report. The phone rings. She picks it up. It's high command saying, Masha, please, don't talk about any of the missiles. And then she says, okay, thank you. I'm going to play it for you, and I will translate it for you. This is in Russian, and I speak it.
Так, с нами ли портал News.ru? Да.
Yes.
Алло.
Hello.
Да, меня
Masha, yeah. Masha, listen, whatever you do, don't talk about the rockets that were incoming.
Да, хорошо, спасибо.
Don't talk about that. Okay, thank you. No problem. Okay, let's get back to the report. Guys, that's the show. That is the show. And what is so terrible about this is the lives, the Ukrainian lives. And not only that, Russia already threatening London, threatening Paris. And I know that's the propagandist. But guys, today was a demonstration, whether it was that full-blown ICBM or some other development that they have, it hit. That's a fact. Zelenskyy confirming it. Let's take it a step further. Zelenskyy, former Supreme Commander, who's now been replaced by Sirsky. He's now ambassador to Great Britain. But today he put out comments. Guys, listen to Zelenskyy. You say, well, he's in Great Britain. Listen to Zelenskyy. Listen to Zelenskyy. Today, commenting, quote, the war in the world changed forever. A multi-phase ICBM was used against another nation. The final details will be forthcoming. We have multiple layers of proof. Don't listen to CNN, ABC, Fox, whatever. Listen to these guys. The final details will be forthcoming. We have multiple layers of proof. In addition, this is what he states. This is a Russian missile with Chinese components inside to make it work, while North Korean troops are in our country and Iranian military supplies fly over our heads. Welcome to World War III. That is Zelenskyy. So guys, that's what you have. If you're wondering, I can tell you that Russia is stockpiling their missiles on the left. Okay. This is as of November the 20th, 2024. On the left is the type of missile. The middle column is how many they have, and the right column is how many they are manufacturing per month. Caliber missiles, they have 390 X-101s, 220 Iskander M's, which are unbelievably brutal, guys. 350 Iskander K's, 210, Kinjal 70, X-22s, 230, KN-2345. If you remember at the beginning of the war, when the Kinjals were first introduced, they had about 90 of them, and they fired some, and the world said, oh, they'll run out of them. Well, they still have 70 pushing into 3 years of this war, and they're manufacturing 7 a month. So over on the right, 30 calibers are being made, 50 X-101s, 70 Iskander M's, which I'm telling you, Iskander M's are horrible. 12 Iskander K's, 7 Kinjals, and 10 X-32s, the new modification, are being manufactured monthly. So guys, that's where we're at. That is facts only this morning, November the 21st. I want to thank you for being here. We're growing quickly because I think people have found a place where they can get some facts. We will be doing a live stream. I'm shooting for that tomorrow, where we will then discuss all of this, give away a battle flag. We give away stuff right from the front line. No money. Just, we want to say thank you to the community. Be here. Chat, join with us, hit our Discord, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all of those things. Bottom line, this is a bunch of our team here on the front lines in Ukraine, and we thank you. Big shout out to our moderators who work 24/7 behind the scenes to help all of you and help me. We appreciate all of you. Be blessed, and we'll keep you posted on what unfolds next with Facts Only.